Yo, hey guys, Ken Perriman here. Week one is in the books. It went well, could have been better in some cases, but I think it went pretty darn well for me. The point is, I was a loser. I lost weight. Up here in one of the corners will pop up the PDF sheet that I usually use. So far in week one, I have lost 9 pounds in 1 week, pretty much. Because I started the week before, what I call week zero, for 2 days. So there's some weight included in there. Let's just go with that. So week one, 9 pounds down. Yay! All right, you can see there in the second to the graph below the 9 pounds, where we're basing it off of date 8/24. I started to increase my daily steps. The main reason why was because I started to challenge myself during week one of a 10,000 step goal to hit 10,000 steps every single day. I did not make it. I did miss it on 2 days. One day being 6,000 and one day being around 4,000. You can see that looks like on 8/18 and then 8/21. It did not do so well. Yeah. Weight loss progression for 2 weeks. So it shows you part of the week as well as my first week. Once we get into week 2, 3, 4, 5, it'll just look at this week and the week prior. But in this case, it looked at a partial week. You can see I lost a lot of weight on one day, which gave me most of my 5 pounds. And steadily, I was losing a handful of pounds through the rest of the week to get me down to 9. Good start. Could be better. People would say, well, that's perfectly fine. I expect to lose a lot of weight in the very first few weeks. I don't want to hit a plateau. It's just my expectations of doing this so many times. Down below, you'll see that there's exercise times for 2 weeks ago, and then there's also exercise times for last week. And you can see that exercise time for 2 weeks ago is not there because it wasn't a full 2 weeks. There will be another graph that looks just like the one for exercise time last week. So you can see what I've been doing. Majority of my time has been spent walking, 76% of that time. I had started biking. I'm actually biking to work, which is really good. And it is a heck of a pain on my legs because it's uphill both ways. What I mean by is that it is uphill going to work when I first start out, and then it's downhill. But then when I leave work, I'm going uphill and then it's downhill. That's the better way to have it. I'd rather work really hard pedaling and trying to get my big body up those hills and then just cruise the rest of the way down. I'm happier with that. It is harder coming home. I'm realizing I'm going to work faster and coming home a little slower. As I've already stated, I challenged myself for the 10K per day steps. I was happy with what I was doing. I did eventually kill that total number. I should have had 70,000 steps. I was actually more like in 80,000 steps, which is great news, which then totally propelled me into my second week where I'm doing 15K challenge for that week. There are a few things that I have learned along the way that I will explain next week for the final wrap up. That's where we stand right now. Total loss, 9 pounds. Keep going. We got to keep going. I continue to challenge myself each week. I might space it a little bit or maybe not make it the full week. I'll explain a little bit later. Any questions, throw them down at me. Let's talk. I am here to help motivate. I am here to be motivated. Talk to me, yell at me, give me all kinds of insights. I don't care. I want to help develop a good community where people are involved in pushing each other to become the best losers that they can be, right? So I don't know which hand it is, but let's just go with that. Losers. That's the symbol. Losers. Even if it's wrong, doesn't matter. Losers. Hopefully I'll start off a lot of times with the videos. What's up, losers? So let's talk about it. The last bit, what am I feeling? So I am in the middle of the second week right now, to be honest. I'm trying to catch up with week one. I'm good. I can feel that I'm kicking my own backside a lot. With me being in the 50 age group, I feel that I need to space a little bit some of my exercises. I'll explain again in the next week. It's very interesting on some things that I found out. We'll get into that again for the next week's video. But currently at week one, ending on 8/24, lost total 9 pounds. I feel great. I have great energy. I am happy, but I need to do more. This is just a start. I need that week one to be week 10 to be week 100. It'll be not a week 1,000, but it needs to continually progress and show some either loss or maintenance. Hopefully in 100 weeks, I'm just maintaining. Again, love to hear from you. Go ahead and leave some comments down below. Appreciate anything. Also, if you like what you see here, go ahead and give me that. I really would appreciate it. It tells everyone that this might be something interesting for them and also might let the algorithm know, hey, some other people might want to check this out. And on top of that, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. Thank you. Peace out, losers. See ya.